Welcome here, Maple Leaf basketball fans. I'm Zach Mackey here along with Coach Bob Pettit and Keith Kennett behind the camera as we get set for boys varsity basketball here at Geneseo High School. JJ Rivera is going to be in there for the Maple Leafs to get that tip. It's going to come in the Maple Leafs' favor. Tonight, Maple Leafs going to be squaring off against the Dixon Dukes. A conference matchup here as we get you the starters out there for your Maple Leafs. Three-pointer by DeCap. That one won't go. But out there for your Maple Leafs, number 5, Jordan Starkey. Number 12, Landon Hoon. Number 13, Luke Schneider. Number 23, Drew DeCap. And number 32, JJ Rivera. As we were saying, number 13, Luke Schneider, that's one of his first games back after his injury.
It's a tough injury, you know, when you lose a guy with that kind of quickness out of the lineup. But he's back, and the Leafs are ready to finish the season strong.
On the Duke side, number 3, Austin Thomas. Number 10, Jesse McKinley. Number 12, Scott Goad. Number 21, Matt Coffey. And number 24, Carl Jarrett.
Steal by Rivera. And Leafs get the opportunity to draw first blood here.
And we're going down the lineup here for the Dukes. See a lot of freshmen and sophomores, as Dukes do not have a freshman boys basketball team this year. As Hoon goes up, and he's fouled.
That's never a good sign. You know, it's good that they got young people playing at the varsity level, and hopefully that bodes well for the future, but it's not a good sign when they don't have any kind of depth down through the ranks. Sometimes you see freshmen on a varsity team, and you think, okay, they're going to be good in a few years, and then a few years later, they're still freshmen on the varsity team. You got to hang on to them and really nurture them and get this program off its feet. Some of the, I did talk to a couple of the varsity boys coaches in the program, and they are a little optimistic about how direction things are going now.
As Hoon's free throw is good. Coming in here, Dixon's coming in with a 1-19 record overall, 1-5 in the conference, as they had a big win against LP 48 to 41, and just shows they're that little sneaky team that can sneak up on you in the outcome.
Any given team on any given night, Zach, you know, and that's why you got to play the game hard. You don't know how those things happen. LP is a fine team. You know, Geneseo, of course, last week coming off that fine win against Sterling too. So you just, you just come to play, and some days you have that day where you can knock off anybody.
Maple Leafs coming in with a 2-13 record overall, 1-3 in the conference, and as Coach said, a big win over Sterling, 64 to 49, who were leading the conference at that point, but LP's on the top right now of the conference standing. So
these two teams with one win apiece in the conference have knocked off the conference leaders. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out the rest. This is still the first time through the conference rotation here with the Leafs have not played Dixon. So see what happens second time through.
Dukes haven't really even been able to get inside the arc, but they'll shoot outside it. That's three-pointer there by Jarrett. He's just a freshman, but as the Dukes come out to that 1-3 lead here, 5:35 left in the first. As Rivera's got it down low.
He got hit on the arm, but they does not get a call. No whistle. The ball missed the basket by a foot and a half, and he clearly got stripped on the arm, but they felt it must have been incidental.
Maple Leafs coming out here with this man-to-man zone, man-to-man defense. Been working so far as Dukes haven't even been able to get inside the arc yet. There's going to be a kick.
5 minutes left to go here in the first quarter, and it's a 3-1 lead for the Dixon Dukes on that 3 ball. Maple Leafs are having a hard time getting the ball in the hole too early on.
There's another three-pointer. That one will not go, and that is Coffey.
Starkey got really hot. He just come out firing against Sterling and had a hot night. Haven't got anybody on fire yet today.
And he came out with 24 points in that big win over the Golden Warriors. But there's a shot, and that one won't go. Maple Leafs got to convert the shots here as they've only got one free throw.
Not a lot of offensive boards on either end either. It's one and done. Leafs still in the man.
Duke's having to really work here for anything. There's number 10. It's number 10, McKinley.
Oh, they're going to call a foul here on the Leafs. It's going to be on Rivera. No, I'm sorry.
That was on Snyder.
Snyder, it's on 13.
That's his first and team's first.
But there was a traveling by Dixon twice, I believe, before the foul occurred. But
there's a long three by Coffey. That one won't go as Scott checked in during that horn there, maybe hoping to get some offensive rebounds. So we said Snyder, the sophomore, brings the ball across half court. 4:45 here left in the first, 1-3. Your Maple Leafs trailing by 2. So far, a real defensive battle in this game, and it appears that's how Dixon likes to play their games, is not much of an offense. Dixon's only put up 50 points in 2 games all season, so really hoping to just have a defensive battle here.
Leafs being patient with their offense. Cheek just checks in here for DeCap exits the game. But the Leafs tried a lob pass in there, you know, when Landon Hoon's posting up inside. Not a lot of height on either side in this game.
Nope, as we tick down here, 3:15 left.
McKinley at 6'3" for the Dukes. Rivera at 6'4" for the Leafs. Those are the big guys.
Rivera not in as of right now. We just go under 3 minutes here. Maple Leafs trailing by 2. Maple Leafs playing great defense so far. Just let the 1 3-pointer up. Cheek's gonna come down with the ball.
We've played 5 minutes and 30 seconds here, and the Leafs have a free throw to their credit. And
Landon Hoon with that one.
And the Dukes with a tray ball. 3-1, favor Dixon.
Starkey, Snyder. Snyder's gonna pop it.
There
that one's good. That's gonna be the first basket of the game here. We got 2:20 left in the first. That ties things up here, 3-3. Again, nice defense out there by the Maple Leafs. Is that offensive or defensive? They're gonna be a blocking call.
Two officials blew the whistle and they looked at each other, decided it's gonna be a block on Hoon.
So that's Hoon's first, team second. Henkel's gonna check in the lineup for the Dukes.
Dixon changing things up a little bit. Maple Leafs sophomores picked up a victory tonight.
Nice win for the sophomores over the Dukes. That's a shot by number 5, Eikens, and give him 2 points. Dukes have the 2-point lead here with 1:45 left in the first. Top pop by Starkey.
He got hit on the wrist, and they don't get a whistle on that either.
Not many fouls called so far. 2-1's the foul count. Your Maple Leafs with 2.
There's some contact that has no effect on the play, but when somebody hits your shooting arm in the middle of a shot, it's got to be a foul.
That 3 will not go for the Dukes, so Maple Leafs with the rebound.
Ball stolen. Second turnover in a row for the Leafs.
Go got that steal. Inside to McKinley, and he's going to be fouled.
Pushed by Scott. Had that ball too deep under the basket and had to have a little shove in the back.
So McKinley's going to go to the line and earn his points the hard way. 3-5, your Maple Leafs trailing right now by 2. But that one's good. Maple Leafs trailing by 3 now, as Frank's going to come in and decap for your Maple Leafs.
So Scott at 6'4" exits the game, and Austin Frank 6'7". checks in. He's easily the biggest player on the floor.
Just the junior.
7-3. Leafs don't want to get a little spread here.
There's Cheek. He's going to drive in, and he goes up and count that one. He's going to get to go to the line and make that a 3-point play.
Sometimes you get a little whistle on a ball, on a traveling call on that ball fake, but Cheek held the feet nice and solid. Good head fake, good ball fake. Went up, got the opportunity for a conventional three-pointer here.
Cheek, that one's good, and that puts it within a 1-point game here. As Radu, the sophomore, is going to check into the lineup here. As they take out the tall guy, going with the shorter lineup here with 49 seconds left.
You got a bump. Got a bump on Radu. He got in, entered the game and got in the scorebook real quick with a foul.
Gonna be a body foul there on Radu.
38 seconds left here and a 1-point deficit for the Leafs. 7-6.
So Yeager comes in.
Slow start here in the first quarter. Offensively for both teams.
There's a three-pointer. That one will not go. Yeager with the rebound as time ticks under 30 seconds here. DeCap. Starkey finds Hoon. What can he do with it? We're down to 15, 14, 13 as Hoon's got it. DeCap for three. That one's good, and that gives the Maple Leafs the 2-point lead here as time takes down 4, 3, 2. Got to stop the ball. There's a wide open three. That one's good. And Henkel. And so Dukes take back that lead after one period here at Geneseo High School. The score is 12-7. We'll be back.
This TV50 telecast is sponsored in part by Studio G Salon and Spa, Hazelwood Homes, Dairy Queen, Country Financial, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Geneseo Telephone Company, Phoenix Interiors, Central Bank, Holland & Sons, Durian Builders, Turpins of Geneseo, Snap Fitness, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Hammond Henry Hospital, Northside Rexall Drug, ProTech Auto Body, Crow Ford, Stackhouse Moore Funeral Services, Farmers National Bank. Please patronize these fine businesses and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV50 telecast.
Welcome back here, Maple Leaf basketball fans, as we get started for second quarter action. Again, we left you kind of with the wrong score as the scorer accidentally gave an extra three-pointer to the Maple Leafs, but actually the score here as we start the second period is Maple Leafs trailing by 1, 9-10 is the score. Duke's going to start with the ball.
They had quite a discussion down at the scorer's table to get that right, but it is correct now. 9 for the Leafs, 10 for the Dukes.
Number 10, McKinley, goes in easy, but he's going to be fouled. That's going to be on number 23, DeCap, and that's DeCap's first, team's fifth.
5 team fouls on the Leafs. That's not good. Dukes will be shooting here pretty quickly. This continues. Only one more to give.
Took an extra step there.
Good pressure by Alec Cheek. J.J. Rivera checks in for Landon Hoon. Wonder if those guys know each other.
Starkey, past half court here. Maple Leafs have really got things going the second part of their season. As we said, played DeKalb really close, came off a big win against the Warriors. And there's DeCap inside, but he stepped out of bounds. I didn't even know if he had the ball when he
stepped on the line. The official is never wrong, Zach. I think you're correct, though. He made his cut, caught the ball, and it looked like he was back inside, but
Duke's got the ball here. Passing all around, trying to get this Geneseo defense to break up, but Gold up top.
it was a slow start offensively in the first quarter, and we got the same thing going on here. We played a minute and a half, and nobody scored. 9-10. Geneseo with 9.
Defensive battle here. There's McKinley. He'll stop, pop. That one will not go, but Cheek with the ball as he crosses half court.
A lot of upside for the sophomore McKinley, it looks like, but a little bit raw yet. Just a sophomore.
Who's going to come into the lineup? One thing we've seen, though, so far during the first quarter and a little of the second, Coach Martin's got a huge bench over there, and he uses that, always getting guys in and out. And as you see, some sophomores pulled up too, but he uses always getting new, fresh guys in there.
There have been 10 Maple Leafs checked into the ball game and 6 Dukes checked into the ball game. And you always hope that favors the team with depth at the end of the game.
Hoon wide open for 3. That one won't go, but he's going to go up for his own rebound. It's going to be a jump ball, and that's going to be in the Maple Leafs' favor. That's how you don't give up after a play.
Landon back in his familiar linebacker spot. Crashes the middle of the line. And bodies flying. Starkey, yeah.
That one's good, and that gives the Maple Leafs the lead here, 11-10, with 6 minutes left in the second.
See the way he received the ball and released the ball. It was good. First points of the quarter.
11-10, Maple Leafs with that 1-point lead.
Took over 2 minutes for either team to score, but Leafs getting the feel for it now.
There's the three-pointer by Goad.
Cheek pushes it. Hoon.
Out of bounds, but that's touched by the Dukes. You've seen the Dukes so far really living on that three-pointer. If it's working, things are going good, but not much of an inside game.
Not a lot of penetration. They've tried McKinley, number 10, a couple of times, but he's not real polished inside yet. Cheek with the big jump. No, they just don't have a major inside presence quite yet, so they're going to rely on the shots. They must have been going in against LP, Zach. Hoon short on that one a little bit.
Rebound by Goad. He's going to try to go past 5, 3.
There's bodies
and he
all over
goes
the
up,
floor.
and he give him 2 points. Nice play there by Goad, but
Alec Cheek and Landon Hoon must have thought the moppers of the floor did not do a very good job. They're cleaning it up.
Cheek drives in. He goes up.
Ah.
Going to be a foul on Hoon. Hoon second, team 6th.
He wanted that ball to go in there, and it just went around that circle way too fast. So we're going to get the cap. Cap jumped up, give Hoon a little bit of a break. We want to get that 3rd foul here only in the second quarter.
Got to watch out here as Maple Leafs do have 16 fouls. The Dukes will be shooting that 1-on-1 bonus from now on out. 4:45 here left in the first half. Go, just dribbles right on in, and look at him too.
Coach Martin not happy with that play. And just after we got all excited about the lack of inside presence of Dixon, they get a couple easy buckets inside. Coach Martin does not like the defense, or lack of defense, I should say, on the inside.
Dukes jump to a 3-point lead here.
Up until this time, they had forced their offense out around the perimeter pretty decently, with a lot of patience on Dixon's part. Just feel free to run their offense and take the long bomb. But they decided to dribble penetrate, and it's worked 2 times in a row.
So Maple Leafs are going to get a start with the ball here with 4:35 left in the first half, 11-14. Maple Leafs trailing by 3, but they got the ball here. Maple Leafs playing a fast offense here. Sheik drives right on in.
Can't get it again. Cheeks had a couple nice drives. The ball just will not go down the hole. Sits her right on the rim. Looks like it's going to go in and wants to roll off.
There's Coffee. Up top, there was Go, kind of looked, but he didn't take it here as we're just under 4 minutes left in the first half. Coffee for three. That one won't go. Maple Leafs going to get a start off offense here. 4:35 left in the first half, 11-14.
I think Coach Martin would be glad to have them settle for threes all night long. They are not the best marksman from that spot. Anybody can get hot, of course, but that is not their best opportunity.
Starkey dribbles in. Give him 2 points right there. Starkey only at 5'7", but he drove in and went up right to the hoop and give him a layup.
That's a nice jump stop move. Kind of twist and turn, flipped it in the bucket. Leafs have not played their best basketball, and it's only a 1 point game, down 13-14.
Conference win here would be for the Maple Leafs.
Gonna have a reach in here.
As the official gets the number.
Still trying to figure out who that's on.
Foul's going to end up being on number 5, Starkey, and that's Starkey's first, team 7th. So Thomas to the line for the Dukes, and that one's good. He's going to get to shoot another one here with 2:46 left in the first half. 13-15, Maple Leafs trailing by 2. Make that 3.
That's Eikens up with the free throws. Number 5 on the foul, and number 5 on the shots. 3 point game again.
Snyder's going to find somebody. Cheek.
Cheek had his feet set to shoot. Now he penetrates again.
That time he's going to be fouled.
He's going to get to shoot the free throws this time. Alec Cheek is really taking it to the hoop.
Fouls on number 10, McKinley, and that's his first. And that's the team's third here, as Cheek is going to go to the line to shoot his free throws.
One of the few games that the Maple Leafs are not in a major height disadvantage. So the perimeter players have a good opportunity to actually penetrate off the dribble.
DeCamp into the lineup as soon as, Cheek's free throws good. Maple Leafs trailing by 2 as Cheek tries to cut that down. That one's good, so we got a 1 point ball game here. Just under 2:20 left in the half. And again, Duke's not able to drive inside at all.
They had a couple, last time we said that, Zach, they had a couple plays where they got some good penetration. Coach Martin called a timeout, and the Leaf defense has stepped up since that point.
Oh, gonna be a block there on Snyder.
He was moving, but the offensive player kind of buried his shoulder, and that's one of those tough calls where it's almost a shame to call it on anybody.
Jarrett's gonna get to go to the line as Seg put that shoulder down, but official says the block came first. And
you gotta hope that 1-and-1 doesn't come up to bite you. There's actually only one more foul in the 1-and-1, then it would, after that, be a double bonus. That'd be, with this being the 8th team foul for the Leafs.
Just under 2 minutes left here in the half.
Back to 3 points, 18-15.
Nice if Maple Leafs can get the lead here going into half. There's DeCamp for 2 and give him 2. We're back to 1 point here as Maple Leafs need a turnover to take the lead.
That's 5 points for Duty Cap on the balance scoring by the Leafs. Cheek has 5, DeCap has 5, and Starkey has 4. Hoon has a free throw, first point of the game.
Right there, McKinley.
Sweet.
He goes in, that won't go. Hoon with the rebound.
They're going to get a foul on number 24, Cal Jarrett.
That's going to be Jared's first.
That was a fortunate call for the Leafs because Landon Hoon is trying to save the ball under their own defensive basket, and he was a little bit of trouble. He almost had to feed it to one of the Dukes for a layup.
Hoon for 3. That's a long 3. That one won't go. McKinley with the rebound. We're just under a minute here. Maple Leafs trailing by 1. Dukes with the ball.
Dixon trying to get inside. Just nothing there. Anytime anybody tries to cut, they're getting bumped. Cutters are getting bumped.
McKinley, he's going to drive in. Is that going to be off?
Oh.
That's going to be a foul on Hoon. That's going to be Hoon's first, team's 9th.
He's going to call that one on J.J. Rivera.
So McKinley to the line. That one's good. Duke's been making their free throws, and that's been a key so far as Frank comes into the lineup.
Rivera checks out. That was only his first foul, but going to give him a little bit of a breather.
As McKinley makes both here with 30 seconds left in the half. Maple Leafs trailing by 3. Almost a turnover there. Hoon at the top of the key. Maple Leafs looking for that last shot, it appears. Here as time's under 15 seconds. 9, 8. Got to look now for cross court. 2, 1. Starkey's in and give him 2 points. 2 points right before half. So Maple Leafs trailing by 1 going into halftime, 19-20. We'll be back for second half action.
This TV50 telecast is sponsored in part by Studio G Salon and Spa, Hazelwood Homes, Dairy Queen, Country Financial, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Geneseo Telephone Company, Phoenix Interiors, Central Bank, Holland & Sons, Durian Builders, Turbines of Geneseo, Snap Fitness, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Hammond Henry Hospital, Northside Rexall Drug, Protec Auto Body, Crow Ford, Stackhouse Moore Funeral Services, Farmers National Bank. Please patronize these fine businesses and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV50 telecast.
No, I can't right now. I have to go. Okay, bye. I just signed up for this exciting contest brought to you by Geneseo Communications and your Geneseo Fairway. It's called the Great Grocery Grab. And beginning now until April 30th, you can win a chance at a 90-second shopping spree to fill your cart with all your favorites.
Welcome back here, Maple Leaf basketball fans. I'm Zach Mackey here along with Coach Bob Pettit, Keith Kennett behind the camera as we get set to bring you second half action here at Geneseo High School. Got a Northern Illinois Big 12 matchup. Dixon Dukes, Geneseo Maple Leafs.
Didn't realize you were ready to start, Zach. I hope you didn't catch me singing that song along with the band.
There's a three-pointer by the Dukes. That one will not go, but rebound by Jarrett. Maple Leafs trailing by 1 here with 7:30 left in the third.
That's going to be a charge.
Offensive charge.
Jordan Starkey got in position, held his ground, and got the charge call. It's always good when you take one.
Starters back in here for your Maple Leaf side. Snyder, number 13, number 5, Starkey, number 23, DeCap, number 32, Rivera with the ball right there, and number 12, Hoon. Rivera working inside. There he goes up. That one's good. Give him 2 points and give the Maple Leafs a lead here. Maple Leafs with the lead, 21-20.
Nice power move by JJ. A couple little power dribbles. I thought he was going to do that the first time. He kicked it back out, and they gave it back to him. Took it right to the basket. It's been a while since the Leafs had a lead.
Right there, number 12, Gold with the shot. It's going to be out of bounds, though.
Yeah, they're going to give it to the Leafs. No, they're going to call a foul. As I thought, they're going to call a foul. That one's on number 5, Hayden Ikens. That's what it looked like he called a foul, and then it looked like they're just going to give the Leafs the ball. Hey, everybody's got one on the board over there.
Maple Leafs had 19 fouls in that first half, so a lot of fouls, but a lot of players were getting in, as we said, so nobody in big trouble on the Maple Leaf side as far as fouls. Hoon and Snyder with 2, and nobody on the Duke side. Everyone just with 1. So that's foul on Jarrett.
Except for Jarrett, who has 2 now, with that call right there. Leafs offense kind of pushed out on the perimeter. Penetration to Rivera, takes it in. Oh, nice
over
move.
To Hoon right there, coming across the lane and give him 2 points.
Nice pass by JJ. 3-point lead, the biggest lead for the Leafs today.
We're sitting at 6 minutes left in the third quarter. There's a shot by Jarrett, and that one's good. Coach Meade is going to take a timeout.
Got a no call on that collision. Bodies laying on the floor and a no call. That's the situation I was talking about earlier when the defensive player is still moving and the offensive player buries his shoulder, and you hate to call on either one, so you just let it go, and then of course the crowd who's in odds thinks that's really funny. That bodies are on the floor and there's no foul called.
30-second timeout there by the Dukes.
Leafs have picked up 4 points to the Dukes 2 points here in the second half after 2 minutes of play. It took quite a while to get 6 points in the first half, but they catch up eventually.
Maple Leafs with that 1-point lead as they got the ball. We're just under 6 minutes left in the third period. Got to make sure the shot's a good shot. Maple Leafs do, as just have that 1-point lead. DeCap looked.
Dukes are really forcing the offense out. Oh, nice drive by Hoon.
Dukes are in that man-to-man offense, and Hoon's just being able to beat his guy.
The way they're extending their defense, their man defense out so far, that's got to get open eventually. That lane has got to open up. If you can beat your man off the dribble, you're gonna have some of those opportunities right there that Landon just took advantage of.
3-pointer by Gold, and that's no good. Start this offense up here with 5 minutes left in the third. It's going to be a travel call on Rivera as Cheek checks into the lineup.
Scott Goad and Zach Hinkle, the only seniors in the Dixon roster, make up their backcourt right there.
Couple of juniors, sophomores and freshman.
JJ put his hand up, tried to block that pass, but it was already blocked, so he found it in midair. Just couldn't save it in time. 3-point lead for the Leafs. Matches their biggest lead of the game, 25-22. Starkey with almost a steal, but it bounces out of bounds.
Maple Leafs playing real aggressive out there right now. Those steals eventually will come here with 4:40 left in the third. 25-22, Maple Leafs with the 3-point lead.
Good defense by the Leafs, but
Goad.
Up and over is Goad.
Maple Leafs still holding on to that 1-point lead.
Starkey looking.
Starkey shoots
Nice.
and give him 2 points right there. He's got 8 points on the night, and a couple of those jumpers have been going his way.
Like get him hot right there. 15 foot is a good range for him. He can make those all day long.
Just under 4 minutes here left in the third. Goad looks.
Goad and Hoon, both number 12. 12 on 12. Once again, Dixon offense pushed out
There's
beyond
McKinley.
the arc.
40-pointer. That one will not go by Jarrett. And we saw in the first half the threes were coming for the Dukes, and they're staying right with, but those threes are starting to simmer up. Not as much left over on the Duke side.
Hate to have to rely on it. That cutter offense that the Dixon Dukes are running, that's going to go the other way. They're going to call it decap.
So that's going to be DeCap second in teams first here. Kind of surprising after that first half, 10 team fouls. Maple Leafs only with 1 team foul here with 3:07 left in the third.
Three on two. That's where it's supposed to go.
Hinkle with the basket. DeCap hit it in, but didn't mean to hit it into a Dukes player.
Back to 1 point again. It's a tight contest.
Conference matchup here. DeCap comes up with it. As again, just working the offense out to DeCap for 3. That will not go, but Frank gets a hand in there, and Frank has had 2 rebounds on this end of the court, getting a hand up in there. There's Starkey. He's got 4 guys on him. He goes up, nothing.
There you go. That's the way
But
to
there's
battle it
Frank.
there.
Frank has 3 rebounds down on that side of the court. Hasn't stopped. And he's a rebounding machine over on the Maple Leaf side.
That's a strong move to the basket after he got that rebound by Austin Frank. Brought it down strong, took it up strong. Back to a 3-point lead, biggest lead for the Leafs.
2 minutes here left in the third.
They've had the 3-point lead several times. Can't seem to stretch it any farther. Get a stop here, they'll have an opportunity.
Go. Just working the offense. Boom gets beat there and give 2 points to Hinkle. Goes Ron Toon, and
They're running very similar.
actually that was Cheek, sorry, but there's Frank. He goes up and he's fouled. He's starting to do some things over there on the Maple Leaf side here this second half. Doing a good job down low.
Sorry to say they're running very similar offense situations, but the Dukes are pulling their post player out completely out to the perimeter, and just really trying to spread the defense out, giving the players an opportunity to dribble, penetrate, and run cutters through, trying to get pass penetration. So Leafs have stopped it generally, but every once in a while they have a little breakdown, and it looks bad.
Frank's free throw will not go. It's going to be out of bounds. There you go. Coach Meade does not like that. Fisher said it last touched the Dukes.
Little demonstration of emotion by the freshman Cal Jarrett.
Maple Leafs ball here. There's Starkey. That one will not go. That goes up.
They're going to give that one to the Dukes. Must have felt that DeCap had hit that ball, but it looked like Jarrett was bringing that ball in the out-of-bounds direction.
Both players went up hard after that one.
Dukes have an opportunity to take the lead here, a one-point game. Lead by the Maple Leafs, but Dukes trying to get the lead.
We're sitting at a minute here left in the third quarter, and there's a three-pointer. That one will not go.
Oh.
McKinley with the rebound, but that was hit out of his hands.
Hoon took it right out of his hands. He's trying to go up for the shot. Dixon now has an opportunity with 59 seconds left to try to get an inbound play. He got it too.
No shot.
They're going to call a foul
on the floor.
Frank. Fortunately, they're going to call it before the shot. Only the second team foul of the half for the Leafs. Had a lot of foul trouble in the first half.
So we're under a minute here, and there's a three-pointer. That one will not go, and Frank with the rebound. So Maple Leafs are going to get a try to extend this one-point lead here with 45 seconds left in the third. Boone over to Frank. Frank down low. Opposite side to DeCap. DeCap for three. Give DeCap three, and that's a big three-pointer for the Maple Leafs. That gives them a 4-point lead, which has been almost, I believe, the biggest lead of this second quarter.
It's definitely been
second half.
Yeah, definitely been the biggest lead of the second half. And I don't remember if Dukes had a higher lead, bigger lead than that or not, but the Leafs have not had a lead over three until that basket. 12 seconds left, the Leafs trying to extend that 4-point lead.
Trying to take the last shot here, 6. There's going to be a foul.
It's going to be 5 team fouls on the Dukes. So the Leafs are going to probably get some one-on-one opportunities here in the second half.
That foul's on McKinley, and that's his third personal. Team 5. Sheik for three. That one will not go. Time ticks down. 1, 3. That one will not go. So after the third quarter here, it's Maple Leafs with the lead, 32-28. We'll be right back.
This TV50 telecast is sponsored in part by Studio G Salon and Spa, Hazelwood Homes, Dairy Queen, Country Financial, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Geneseo Telephone Company, Phoenix Interiors, Central Bank, Holland & Sons, Durian Builders, Turbines of Geneseo, Snap Fitness, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Hammond Henry Hospital, Northside Rexall Drug, ProTech Auto Body, Crow Ford, Stackhouse Moore Funeral Services, Farmers National Bank. Please patronize these fine businesses and let them know you appreciate their support of this TV50 telecast.
No, I can't right now. I have to go. Okay, bye. Where did they keep the Hot Pockets? I just signed up for this exciting contest brought to you by Geneseo Communications and your Geneseo Fairway. It's called the Great Grocery Grab. And beginning now until April 30th, you can win a chance at a 90-second shopping spree to fill your cart with all your favorites.
Welcome back here, Maple Leaf basketball fans. Zach Mackey here along with Bob Pettit, Keith Kennett behind the camera as we get set for fourth quarter action here at Geneseo High School. Maple Leafs squaring off against the Dixon Dukes here as Maple Leafs got a 4-point lead as that fourth quarter just starts up. There's DeCap. He goes up. That one will not go, but he gets his own rebound. Goes up again and count that basket. He's going to get to go to the line.
Landon Hoon with the penetration, got his own rebound, put it up, and he's going to get an opportunity for three.
Trying to make this a 3-point play here. And extends the Maple Leafs lead to 7. It does there.
Easily the biggest lead of the game.
Kuhn with 8 points on the night. Him and Cheek both sitting at 8.
Very balanced scoring by the Leafs tonight. 6 for DeCap, 5 for Cheek.
That's right. We actually give 8 points to Starkey.
That cuts it down to 4 again, 35-31. JJ taking it in, got it.
There's Rivera for 2 points, and Maple Leafs are on a roll here. 8-point lead.
Leafs have been really trying to establish that inside presence with JJ Rivera and with Austin Frank here in the second half. It's worked well for them.
That's number 5, Eikens. That one will not go, and Hoon with the physical play. There's Cheek with a 4-on-3. That one will not go, and Starkey was kind of hit around there, but it looks okay. 6:30 here left in the game. Maple Leafs with the 6-point lead. There's Goad.
That's a good no call right there. Turned right into the defense, standing straight up. Had a little contact, but no call.
DeCap into Cheek. As you said again, Maple Leafs just trying to work inside as they get a 3-second call for being in there too long.
There's something about having the ball in the middle of that lane that calls the attention to the officials. Once you get that ball in the lane, you got to get out, get it up, or get rid of it and get out quick.
Snyder's checking into the lineup. His first game back. So 5:45 here left in the contest, and Maple Leafs with the 6-point lead. Jarrett, he is showing a lot of emotion out there.
That's a good way to put it. He's kind of a interesting character for a freshman. Oh, no call on that one either. I hear the Dixon Duke fans didn't like that one. Thought maybe he got stripped with the arms and not the ball.
So Snyder's at the top of the key.
Oh, that was a give and go, and they didn't get it back.
Tries to go out to Snyder. Snyder with a nice save. Maple Leafs, no need to force any shots.
There it is. No, another no call.
I have to say
McKinley with the rebound.
Officials must have talked at halftime, said they're going to cut down the fouls after that first half.
There's a whistle right there. There is a P in that whistle, so it works. The Dixon coach not happy at all. Definitely has a few things to say to the official walking by.
Full timeout. He hits his clipboard. He ain't. Dixon coach is not happy right now.
I think he's really upset with the officials at this point, but sometimes you just have to play through and take it out of the officials' hands, put it in the players' hands. 6-point deficit for the Dukes. At least have 4 minutes and 56 seconds to hang on to the 6-point lead.
Maple Leafs just have to keep doing what they've been doing as they've putting up the points so far in this fourth quarter.
In the second half, their penetration has been really nice. They've been really trying to get the ball into the post players. Rivera's had a couple nice buckets. Austin Frank did when he was in there. You know, really played some post-up offense. And the guards are doing some good penetration. So getting some nice little 12-foot looks. Ball go in for them. Keep forcing the Dixon defense out. Don't let any of those cutters penetrate. They'll be successful.
The ball's in play here. 4:45 left in the fourth. Can't have that happening. You want to keep a hold of this lead, and especially that as Eikens goes up, makes that, and he's going to be fouled.
That was 5-on-5. Sounds like a basketball game. Starkey with the foul. Eikens with the shots. Trying to get the 3-point play.
That he does, and that cuts the lead down to 3 points with 4:35 left here in the contest. Maple Leafs can't let up this lead. Snyder. A real defensive battle so far as we've seen from this score so far, 37-34.
Penetration by Snyder. Won't go, just a little short.
Rebound by the Dukes. There's Goad comes out of it. Gonna be last touched by Starkey. As you see, Dukes trying to really pressure, get down the court quick, get a quick basket.
Fastest way to score, the easiest way to score, of course, is get that penetration before the defense is set up. Dukes are really trying to get the baskets in transition, like you said, Zach, and that's really their best chance right here.
McKinley goes up.
Going to get a shooting foul.
That foul's going to be on Rivera, and that's Rivera's second, team's fourth. So McKinley's going to go to the line here. Try to cut down this deficit. First one will not go.
Once again, the sophomore, the 6'3" sophomore McKinley is their post presence. Their really only post presence in this game. Sinks the second one.
You got to think, too, as we get going in later in the fourth quarter, not a lot of subs have been coming in and out on the Duke side. I believe McKinley's been in the game the entire time. So you got to be looking out for that, too.
Not a lot of subs, Zach, is translated into one. They played 6 players this game. And you hope that
Starkey and Jarrett down there really playing tough defense.
Tip out.
Kenley, and he's
JJ is going to pick up his second foul in the last minute, being his third.
Yeah, as we see Frank go down, looks like he'll be checking in here pretty soon. 3:21 left.
Eikens with a little showboat pass to get it to McKinley.
Only a 1-point lead now, as McKinley could tie it up right here.
That 6-point lead the Leafs were holding has just dissipated to 1.
Frank is up and gets that one.
Rivera with his third foul goes to the bench. Trying to get a presence then with Austin Frank.
So there's soon.
There's Starkey. Oh, stopped one dribble too late. There's
Frank right there.
Nice,
he uses his height to his advantage as he gets 2 points.
Nice feed by Cheek, though. Good hands by Frank, but Cheek right on the ball.
Long 3-pointer by Jarrett. That won't go. not what the Dukes want to be doing right now, as Hoon just drives right in, 2 points to him. And Coach Meade is going to take a timeout at that. He wants a full timeout here with 2:34 left in the fourth. Maple Leafs get back to a 5-point lead as they go on a 4-point run there.
2 quick penetrations by the Leafs. One, Alex Cheek took the ball inside, dished it to Frank, and Landon Hoon, coast to coast, takes the layup, takes a 1-point lead into 5 really quick. As the way this game started out, it didn't seem like it was going to seesaw back with this kind of ferocity, but it become a little bit of a game of runs here. The Dukes had a 5-point run to close down a 6-point lead down to 1, and the Leafs come firing back with a quick 4-point run to pick up that lead to 5 again.
So Maple Leafs can't let the Dukes go on any more of those runs here with 2:34 left.
Coach Kiss using some of that sage wisdom. This is not his first rodeo, Zach.
No, as he will be retiring from teaching this year. As the Dukes inbound the ball here, 2:30 left in the contest, 41-36. Maple Leafs with the 5-point lead.
Dukes again on the perimeter. Run a cutter through. They covered it up. Starkey covers the cutter up. Nice
right
drive.
there,
Won't go. J.J. Rivera back in the ball game with the rebound.
Cheek. There's another 2 points, and Maple Leafs been able to get a couple of points here on just fast breaks, being able to outrun that defense before they're set.
7-point lead for the Leafs, matches their biggest lead of the game. Didn't last long.
There's a 3-pointer by the Dukes. Give that to number 12, Goad. And that's going to be a timeout. Coach Meade, he's going to take a 30-second timeout here. Looking at the points over on the Duke side, all pretty evenly spread whenever you look at it there. Goad with 9 and McKinley with 6. And then you see Jarrett with 7 and Eikens with 10. Hinkle with 7. So again, all kind of spread out. Same with the Maple Leaf side.
Hoon, I believe, is the only one in double figures.
He's got 10.
Starkey, I believe, has 8, as well as duty cap. So very balanced. 7 for Cheek and 6 for, no, they got, something must be wrong. They got 6 for Starkey. I thought he had 8. Either way, it's very balanced. And Starkey brings it down. So minute and 40 seconds left in this ball game. It's a 4-point lead for the Leafs, and they have the basketball.
Leafs no need to score quickly at all with 1:30 left. Jarrett looks like he might want to foul, and that number 5, Eikens, finally does.
Leafs are just going to run it out, see how the Dukes play it. So this is one of those games where if you can shoot free throws, you're in good shape.
Maple Leafs are now in that 1-and-1 bonus now. As Hoon goes to the line. First one will not go. Hoon comes in with the rebound. Starkey goes up and he's fouled.
What a save by Hoon.
Coming from the free throw line.
I don't actually know how he got there that quick, but ball's bouncing out of bounds. He saves it midair and gets it back to Starkey.
Starkey's gonna get a shoot 2, and that first one's good.
5-point lead, minute 24.
Starkey makes both. Make that a 6-point lead here.
Gonna put that ball in Starkey's hands as much as you can here, coming down the stretch. Let him shoot those free throws.
There's Go. Into
missed it.
Missed it by Jarrett. And McKinley just shooting themselves in the foot. As there's a foul on Goad with 1:07 left here.
I think Landon was offended that I said put it in Starkey's hands. He wasn't going to put that ball in anybody's hands but his own, which is good. You know, you love to have that, say, okay, game's on the line, give me the ball.
Hoon to the line to shoot that 1-1 bonus.
I hope he's not mad. I'll hear about it later.
Hoon's first free throw is good.
And he's making me eat my words, so it can't get any better than this. Step up and drain it.
Maple Leafs with a 7-point lead. Make that 8. Hoon somehow ends up to be the first person there when that ball goes through the basket.
You know, fundamental basketball says you block off the shooter, and nobody's blocked off the shooter yet, so.
There's a three-pointer that won't go.
It's one of the reasons they're 1-19, obviously. With an 8-point lead, Maple Leafs just have to make a few free throws here. And it's going to be 1-20.
Going to get to shoot 2 free throws now is Hoon. Hoon's had a lot of free throws lately.
Maple Leafs on the way to picking up their second conference victory.
Yeah, that would put them to 2-3 in the conference, 3-13 overall. With 54 seconds left here. 47-39. Make that 48-39 as Maple Leafs have the 9-point lead.
Largest lead of the game for either team. Oh
Go
my.
With a 2-point.
Inside the circle.
Starkey's just running down the court there.
Yeah,
There's DeCap.
DeCap says, I want to shoot some free throws. Let me in on this game. 39 seconds left, 7-point lead for the Leafs. DeCap shooting 2 to try to stretch it.
39 seconds here. DeCap trying to extend the lead to 9.
Or 8.
That one will not go. DeCap, that one does go. He's got 9 points on the night.
We can trade baskets the rest of this 33 seconds. That'll be okay.
3-pointer. Give that to Eikens.
You know
Coach
what?
Meade's going to take a timeout.
It looked like it was getting close to over, but the fat lady hadn't sang yet. 5-point lead here with 30 seconds left. Leafs got to make their free throws. First they got to get the ball on the floor. First they got to get it inbounds, then they got to get down the floor, then they got to make free throws.
Can you imagine that the Dukes have too many more timeouts? They've had quite a bit here in the fourth quarter.
I was thinking that after they called the last one, I thought they might be out. So they've got to be, if that's not 5, it's at least 4. I think he should be done. Leafs have, on the other hand, I don't think have used too many. We don't have that on our scoreboard, do we, Zach?
Nope, next scoreboard.
Next time?
Yep.
Next time, coming.
So 30 seconds left here.
Is the Jumbotron in the gym going to be as big as the one out on the football field?
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Do you have one of the $50,000 advertisements going on there for your broadcasting career?
No, we're thinking.
TV 50 surely has a big one over there, Keith.
Bob Pettit scoreboard here as we get set for the fourth quarter. That's going to be a foul.
I really like the way the Leafs are wanting to go to the line. Whoever has the ball wants to go to the line. Starkey wanted to go to the line. Hoon wanted to go to the line. DeCap wanted to go to the line. Said, put the game on my shoulders. I'll take it.
Starkey, that one will not go. Snyder comes into the lineup.
5-point lead for the Leafs. Trying to stretch it to 6 right here for Starkey.
23 seconds here. That one's good. That stretches it to 6.
Technically, that's still a 2-possession game. Steps back. Let him shoot the 2. That's going to do it.
Leafs with the rebound.
That's going to do it. 12.9 left on the clock. Leafs with a 6-point lead, an opportunity to stretch it here from the line. It's been a hard-fought game. Oop, there goes another clipboard.
Coach Meade not liking the performance of his team.
He still has his jacket on, though. He hasn't thrown it up into the stands.
That looks a little too nice to be thrown around.
Yeah, no, he's not nice about anything. Well, yeah. Oh, you mean the jacket?
Yeah.
Yeah, the jacket's nice. But he's, he's quite upset right now. Yeah, all the Augie fans, they get a big kick out of Gray throwing his jacket up there. He may be worried about maybe he wouldn't get it back.
There's a three-pointer. Oh, he has another one. There's a three-pointer by Coffey, and that puts it within 5. But
4.7 seconds left to go, and a two-possession game is not going to happen for Dixon. The Leafs are going to win this ball game just by a matter of how much.
Yep, 4.7 left here, as that was his last timeout.
Yeah, if he's got a timeout left, then I must have 7 fingers on one hand.
Maple Leafs right now sitting with a 5-point lead. Looks like this one will end up in the Maple Leafs' favor.
They do have to get the ball in bounds. Once they get the ball in bounds, they will be fine, because then they will have to go to the other end of the floor and shoot free throws. Just got to get it in bounds.
Maple Leafs make their way to the court here.
I'm sure they got a lot of sure-handed bodies in there. Hoon is going to inbound the ball. Obviously a sure passer. DeCap and Starkey coming to the ball.
There he gets
there
it
in.
There it is. 2-1, and that is going to be the final here.
Must have told him if you don't get the steal, the game is over, because that's exactly the fact.
So Maple Leafs end up victorious here, 52-47. Maple Leafs advance to 3-13 on the season, 2-3 in the conference, as Dixon falls to 1-20 overall, 1-6 in the conference. Coach, some closing thoughts?
Oh, just thank you for letting me hang with you, Zach. It's been a good time. It's always good to see Keith smile over there. Good to see the Maple Leafs win a basketball game. Well played. It was seesaw at times, but the Maple Leafs were the stronger. And we talked about that. The depth of the bench. I think it finally wore them down in the fourth quarter, and it proved to be fatal for the Dukes.
So Maple Leafs come up with the win, 52-47. For Bob Pettit, Keith Kennett, and for Channel 50, I'm Zach Mackey signing off.